Good afternoon and happy Friday, everybody. Danny coming to you again, this time without a hat. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. So today I want to talk to you about the glorious power of the solo bus in live sound. The power of these. So not specifically these. I like these. Although they're not all that great for live sound because they're an open back, and a closed back headphone is what you want for more isolation. But in general, having a way to listen to things in some way that is not directly connected to the PA system, that is the front of house PA system that the audience is listening to, or the monitor system that the folks are listening to on deck. And I can tell you about a situation where this came in very, very handy, and that was actually last night. Mixing a show for a local group called Samba Fogo. As you might guess from the name, they do samba dance, or rather, actually, they do a lot of different things involving dance from Brazil and that kind of the Afro-Cuban movements and things like that. But it's a relatively large show. It's not as large as some, but there are a lot of moving parts and a lot of different things happening on stage. And also, you have this issue where sometimes things, let's say microphones specifically, that you thought were in one place or actually have now migrated somewhere else because during the show, folks might have needed to pick something up and move it or something like that. And there was a specific instrument that we were having a little bit of trouble with in rehearsal, which, if my research is correct, is called a cuica, and it makes that sort of monkey hooting noise. And so before the opening night of the show, I was approached by the gentleman playing the cuica and alerted that we were maybe not getting it in the mix. And so I wanted to make it a priority to make sure that I got it. And middle of the show, he steps up to a microphone. I can sort of see him there amongst all the other percussion players. And I can see that he's doing something, but I can't really hear where he is. And so, I start pushing up these different percussion microphones to try to find him, and I'm not having a whole bunch of success. And so finally, I pull my head out, or rather, put things on my head, and start using the power of the solo bus, which is to say, without changing what anybody is hearing, I can hit the solo button and send a channel to my head and see if that's the thing I want. And so I just started soloing channels, and lo and behold, there was the cuica. And so I grabbed that fader, got on the gas, and all of a sudden we could actually hear a little bit of it. And I can say to you that I myself need to work more on using the solo bus as the powerful tool that it is. I don't use it nearly enough. It's an area that I need to have some growth in, because I think I need to spend some more time. Say, when somebody wants something changed in a monitor mix or something, is to, for instance, solo up that monitor mix and listen to it, and have a little bit better idea of what's going on. Usually in all the confusion and go, I forget to do that. And like I said, I need to stop forgetting if I can, and make that transition. So if you're not using the solo bus, if you haven't experimented with it, and all the different ways you can configure it, pre-fader listen, after fader listen, all that stuff, I would encourage you to take a look at it, to do some experiments, to see what you prefer. There are definitely reasons to run your solo bus after fader. There are reasons to run it pre-fader. And if you have the option, you can configure it in a way that works for you. But the thing is to take that time, figure out what you want, and then make use of it. Because as I said, it's a very powerful tool for sorting things out, for helping you helping you react to something that maybe has changed on stage that now you're a little confused about. In a certain sense, because not everybody is listening to what you're doing in terms of figuring something out, you can actually use it as a way to take a breath and just work through a confusing situation by just being able to, go through things one at a time and go, okay, where's that problem? What am I missing? What's making the weird noise? What are they actually listening to down there, as I mentioned? So, once again, your solo bus. It's very cool. A lot of us probably don't use it enough. I don't use it enough. If you're new and you haven't really thought about using it, I would definitely suggest getting a jump on things and really getting a feel for all the things it can do for you. Cheers. See you again later, next time. I'm having trouble figuring. Yeah, it's stopping these things is hard, right? The outros are hard. Yeah. Anyway, until next time. Catch you later.